This doesn't look so bad. What was all that talk about the spirit gate and misfortune? Hey, this place looks familiar. Yeah, that's it. It looks just like Kamiki Village. Kamiki. You mean that tiny village in Shinshu Field? That's where the whole legend of Orochi began. I've never crossed the sea and stepped foot on Nippon before. The divine guidance of Kutone must have led me here.
The monsters of this land shall now taste its cold steel.
No, Oki, wait! What about Rika? He's gone. Oh well. Anyway, this really is Kamiki Village, isn't it? But I'm getting a different vibe from here. That's strange. Why is there full moon again already? Hey, isn't this where Sakia's tree was? What's this stinky little seedling doing here? Let's try to bloom it real quick. Okay. There we go. Didn't work. Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Okami. Last time, we made our way through Inner Yoshpet and came to the Spirit Gate. And going through it seemed to let us back to Kamiki Village. But things are a bit different here, it seems. Including, we have a new character. Wait a second, you're some kind of god, aren't you? I'm Witch Sprite. They call me Shakia. What'd she say her name was? Shakia. Sounds kind of familiar. Anyway, where the heck is Sakia's tree? Shakia, that's me. Yeah, we know already, kiddo. We grown ups are busy right now. Why don't you go off and play? Excuse me, God. Are you looking for me? Did you say God? I guess the innocent eyes of a child can see the truth, Ami. Ama, Mr. Bug, and me, Shakia. Let's be friends, okay? Mr. Bug, better watch it, kiddo. Ama, when did you get to Kamiki Village anyway? I knew it. We are in Kamiki. We better have a look around for a ball. So yes, we are in Kamiki. Again, sorry for scaring her. I do that a lot because I hit A to jump, or to go through text, and that also is a jump button. You can also hit Z to go through text. And I probably should do that because that's not gonna scare people. Let's head up, actually. So, Kamiki looks a lot more somber, I suppose is the word, than before. And there's a full moon again. It's night and all. Huh. And all the trees are dead again. Luckily we have bloom this time around. You know, not like our first visit to Kamiki. So we can go ahead and, bloom these trees, get fruit for our already full astral pouch. To be fair, golden peaches are great for when you have more astral pouches and don't have to get fruit to fill all of them. I pray for your swift growth, Konohana. What did you want with us? Hey, Gramps, still turning up the dance floor, I see. So what happened to the sacred tree? Got so small all of a sudden. Some prayer to curse on it or what? What are you talking about, you fool? I'm lovingly raising the seedling, doing peace to the land. It shall drive away Orochi and all of his minions. Orochi?
Where the heck have you been, Gramps? That stinky snake's pushing up daisies right about now.
I don't have time for this nonsense, you fool. Year after year, you come to our village to claim the sacrifice, and this time you've even learned to speak. Well, today's the day I say enough is enough. Whoa, settle down there, Gramps. We don't want you throwing out our back or anything. Silence, you foul beast. Today's the day I say enough is enough. So, people are hostile toward us, even though we helped kill Orochi and have overall helped their lives. Kinda weird. But, to bring up this, to bring up our weapon, we are going to not be using it for that long. These are the, spirit beads, I believe they were called, if I remember correctly. Yeah, we're not going to be using them for that long. I hate to do that, and I hate, for LP purposes, I kind of don't like this part of the game. Or rather, I should say, like, the last, this tree bloom, please. The last, like, fourth of the game, I suppose. We're not talking about, like, dividing into segments, like, arc-wise. It's like, you know what I mean, I think. I don't know. Because like, I don't get to show off weapons much. And to be fair, weapons don't really have too much of a difference from each other, besides being stronger and some having ink bullet power and having maybe a different sub weapon type. But again, other than that, there's not a huge difference. But still, like, just visually, and I suppose it's just the principle of the thing, I want to show off different weapons. But, you know, you get weapons so quickly, and different weapons so quickly that, or different types of weapons, I should say, that I just can't really properly do it. I mean, that's a good thing, in terms of gameplay, giving you a lot of different options at a consistent pace, and they do that really well during the end game, but for LP purposes, it's kind of annoying. You want to bloom every tree in this area that you can, because bloom every tree, bloom every sapling, bloom every clover, get every treasure, because it's worth a lot and it gives you a lot of praise. You don't fool me, you dumb wolf. Then becomes stiff and out of sacrifice for Orochi while all the time you just want to dig up my field. We can be big, lady. I've got too much time on my mind as it is. Mushi, how you doing? Hey, you're Shiranui. We don't need any Orochi's familiars around here. Shiranui? Orochi's familiar? Does that have something to do with our slaying Orochi? We're gonna have to wait in line for an autograph. Shut up!
The only one who's gonna get slain is you, you monster.
Monster? What's gotten into you, Mushi? So actually, to bring this up, you can actually feed his dog. Let's do that real quick, and I'm gonna leave this in because it's a unique model, I guess. If we can get back to the kid, Mushi and Kamiki had a dragonfly on a string. Stick around here, Shiranui. We're not gonna go with this. Mushi had a dragonfly on a string that would carry around. This kid has a UFO. Why he has a UFO, I don't know. It doesn't really make sense, but it's still kind of cool. Up here, before we went into Kamiki, we got, I believe, an Exorcism Slip S? It was either that or a Vengeance Slip. I can't honestly remember what else it could have been around. It was Traveler's Tribe. It was one, like, slip of paper. One, like, small strip of paper. That's all I remember. That time it's a bit of praise. Hey, sweetie, how you doing?
I hope you can cut that Susanoo some slack. He's so shy that...
Well, Kushi is afraid of us. Especially. Like, she's even running away. She's not even trying to fight us. That's odd. Maybe she's just easily startled? Easily frightened? Easily bloomed like this tree? Unlike this tree, rather. Oh my god, there are so many things getting in the way of this. Even when there's nothing getting in the way of it, it doesn't work. There we go. For fuck's sake. All for one praise. Yeah. Well, Mrs. Orange before wants to bring out the sun. How about we do it, before she even asks? Why is it so dark? The sun's out, isn't it? That didn't work. Should have talked to her before I entered the tree, now she's just startled. Tonight is the night of the full moon. The sad day is once again upon us. This year, the lovely young Nami will be Orochi's next victim. Lovely young Nami? Wow, she sounds hot. Where's she at? Oh my, is that Shiranui? Please, I'm begging you. Have mercy on me. I'll make you some yummy cherry cakes. Yeah, whatever you say, Grandma. Now, what about that lovely young Nami you were talking about? Yeah, cherry cakes. If you haven't caught on exactly what's happening yet, you'll find out soon enough. In this episode, surely. Crystal. I love how Ami's body, by the way, just kind of elongates when she jumps. And it even runs to a point, but it's a bit hard to tell that because it's more solid frames of animation. And the chance that Ami gets stuck on something, you can usually see. That's happened a few times in this LP, honestly. Ami just getting stuck on something. Not that it's, too big of a deal, mind you, but yeah. I'm making lily pads. I just want to bloom trees, guys. Is there so much to ask? I just want to bloom trees. There we go. That would work first try. I ain't getting better at this. Probably not. Let's go see Susanoo. See how he's doing. I am the greatest. Pops doesn't change a bit. Oh, Nami. Let's... Nami! Don't hear this bonehead's cheating on Kushi. Oh, Nami, let's... How dare you despise Kushi's like that? Go on, Nami. Give him a knock upside the head. What the... it's a like a log. I must have dozed off while trying to defeat that no-good Shiranui. Who are you? What do you want with me? I'm Nagi, the greatest warrior ever. Wait a minute. You're... Shiranui! You still dreaming of something, Pops? I mean, greatest warrior ever? Give me a break. You brought along a little pea-sized monster this time. Well, I have you now, Shiranui, you monster. Monster? Come on, Pops, wake up. You must still be dreaming. And what's with this Shiranui business? You still obsessed with the past? The past? Stop speaking nonsense. Look at that moon. Tonight is the night when the moon waxes to its fullest. It marks the day when Orochi shall claim his human sacrifice. Orochi? Wait a second. What the heck's going on? This sinister air. That joke Orochi must be stirring. How's that possible? Too late to feign innocence, Shiranui. We know you come each year to size up Orochi's human sacrifice. But this time, things are going to be different. I, Nagi, shall put an end to your devilish work. Orochi. Nagi. No, it can't be. Right, Ami? I mean...
The Spirit Gate couldn't have possibly sent us back to Kamiki Village 100 years in the past, could it?
We're reliving a legend, guys. The Spirit Gate has sent us 100 years back into Kamiki Village, when Orochi was originally here and when Nagi had to slay him. And now we are fighting Nagi. This is that battle that was kind of in the opening. This is that whole opening, basically. You're playing through the opening of Okami. That wonderful, what? I think that opening intro was 7 minutes, if I remember correctly. Tips for this fight. I would reflect. What's the word? Recommend a rosary for this fight, so you can keep your distance from him. As I also abuse Veil of Mist and have a sub-reflector in case you need it. Things just happen to work out for me. I have a sub-reflector. I have a rosary. You know, things happen to work out in the way I planned weapons in this game. He's kind of similar to Evil Rao and Oki to a point. Evil Rao is sort of the template for a lot of future fights, honestly. Where they'll make knives that appear in the air and you have to reflect them. Not reflect them so much, but well, I guess reflect them. But use Power Slash on them. But, yeah. Nagi, honestly, is a pretty easy fight, I believe. Do I have Thieves' Glove equipped? I thought I did. No, I didn't. I don't remember what it gives you, but I think it's something good. I think it's an Exorcism Slip L? Oh, I'm probably wrong there. You know what? We can go and equip it real quick. I'm probably wrong, so I just want to make sure I am. Make sure I'm wrong. We don't need to watch out right now anyway. It gives you Vase. I mean, that sells for a lot of money, so I guess, you know, worth it. I guess if I have to excuse me going into the menu to equip something and wasting time. Hey, it was worth it. Ow. That's what I get for it not being worth it at all. Getting one of my godhoods taken away. One of my godhoods. Something I think I figured out about godhood in practice. I believe godhood appears once you get every 30 combo. No, it doesn't, because I just got a 30 combo and didn't get any godhood. Actually, I think that might be because I got hit. Yeah, every time you land like 30 hits, I think it might happen. I don't know. I haven't really inspected godhood that much. I just kind of play the game. I don't expect like the technicalities of it too much, but we defeated Nagi. You knocked him out cold. Wonder what's going on. I mean, he keeps calling himself Nagi. I thought it was Susano. Then again, he looks just like the statue of Nagi in Kamiki. The vibe in the village and the villagers' reactions. Now this big ol' full moon. Now I'm positive. We really did go back to Kamiki Village 100 years in the past. I get it now. Everybody thought Shiranui came to the village before the festival to size up the next sacrifice. They thought Shiranui was Orochi's familiar or something. So, that's why he called you Shiranui and wanted to fight you. Hey, wait a second. Where's the real Shiranui then? Uh-oh, I have a bad feeling about this. I just hope our coming here hasn't totally messed up history. Look.
Look, the villagers are all gathered in front of his house.
Nagi, please come out. We need your help. Shiranui once again roams our village. It seeks to size up Orochi's next victim. The moon is at its fullest tonight. And the dreaded Orochi. The accursed arrows mark the home of the chosen maiden. This will be the 100th maiden since this terrible rite began. Must our village suffer such tragedy yet again? Poor Nami. To think we'd end up having to send you to that beast. I believe in you, Nagi. you have trained long and hard to slay the dreaded Orochi. I shall not lose faith. I'm not afraid to face Orochi in the Moon Cave. I know you put an end to Orochi in this dreadful rite. I'm going to go change into the right sacrificial robe. Please, everyone, go hide in your homes. It isn't safe out here. Bah, that Orochi. I'm sick of him and his antics. Hey, wait! Maybe it wasn't such a good idea knocking Nagi out like that. I mean, what about the legend? You know, the legend says Nagi disguised himself as the maiden to be sacrificed and then slew the dreaded Orochi. But how's he going to do that if he's out cold right now? He's going to change history itself. What are we going to do? We'll have to look for Lika later. We've got to think of something quick. Well, I guess we should make sure things go just like in the legend. That means we'll have to dress Nagi up like a maiden. Now then, where to begin? Oh, I know. Nami said she was going to go change into a white sacrificial robe. We gotta swipe that robe and put it on Nagi. Then get him over to Orochi's place. That should more or less fulfill the legend. At least, I hope it will. Anyway, we better hurry before Nami takes off. Let's go swipe that white sacrificial robe. We've got some time. I was going to do this before the fight with Nagi, but I didn't. Kind of simple as that. We just kind of didn't. There are no stray beads in this area. There are no sun fragments because, again, just like every other area you cannot return to, they were smart and didn't put things like that in here. Basically, Kamiki Village 100 years in the past is never an area you can come back to. It's a one-time area, meaning good clovers and good treasure. You want to get it all. You want to get that all the praise you can. You want to get all the money you can. Trust me, you'll need money for at least one more thing. A pearl. So, yeah, we need to go make sure the legend goes as I guess as written. Because nothing's really making the legend happen. Well, that's us. Basically, we need to make sure the legend fulfills itself. And it's done in a way that Okami never makes you do anything in. Hold on a sec. Look at that, Ami. That's Nami. She's bathing in the lake. And look, that white sacrificial robe's there for the taking. Hey, what's with the glowing bottle of sake? You think it could be the A purification sake? Keep it down, Furball. I can't even talk. Now I'm purifying herself before putting on the robe. Pretty noble of her considering Orochi's gonna gobble her up. I bet it's her devotion that made the legendary A purification sake. Anyway, it's a big chance, Nami. Let's snag a white sacrificial robe while she's busy bathing. You ready? Let's jump. Basically, you need to sneak. You can do this simply by lightly tilting the analog stick. Okami never makes you do this in another area. It's not really helpful in any other area of the game. I mean, this is common sense to do this once you get caught, like, oh, how can I go slower? Don't tilt the analog stick as much. But it's kind of weird that it just makes you do it for this one point, and then never again. There's never a point you have to sneak around or the stealth section. Mind you, I'm kind of happy that the one stealth section in the game is like 10 seconds. Not even 10 seconds. That's like 7 seconds long. I appreciate that, because stealth sections in games not made for stealth aren't usually that great, but it is just kind of weird. Okay, we got the robe. Now all we gotta do is get Popsy into it. Doesn't he look pretty?
Now Nagi can pretend to be the maiden to be sacrificed.
This should be just like the legend said. Right, Ami? Not bad if I say so myself. Anyway, let's get on with it. Let's get him over to the Moon Cave before he wakes up. After all, he's all just up for his day with Destiny. With Kushinanda Takes a Ride Again playing, we end this episode here. Next time, we take Nagi to the Moon Cave to make sure the legend fulfills itself. Make sure Nagi slays Orochi dressed up as a sacrificial maiden, and that Shiranui helps him out. Or rather, us. Shiranui's not here. See you then, guys.